So Christmas has come and gone, and Santa has probably brought you a new driver, hybrid, or fairway wood for your golf bag. Whether it's brand new or just new to you, our number one fear is the first time we take it out on the course or the range, somehow we're going to bring it back damaged. In this video, I've got matching golf paint from an online golf paint supplier, and we're going to do a little bit of club head surgery on my M2 driver. Today, we're talking do-it-yourself club head paint repair. Let's get out of bounds. Hey guys, this is Bear and this is Degenerate Golf Club, my journey to improve golf. If you've never been here before, thank you for stopping by. Please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, comment on this video, and share with your friends so that we can build this community together. So right before Christmas, I had the opportunity to buy an M2 driver used, and the price was just too good to pass up. The face looked barely used. The crown paint and the carbon was still shiny and glossy. There was a major sky mark as well as some paint chips where the face meets the crown. So I did some Google searching, and in my hand I've got golf club touch-up paint from Golf Paints Inc. And today what I want to do is a little bit of club head surgery on the M2 just to see if I could fill in some of those paint chips and maybe cover up the sky mark. The paint that I bought was specifically made for the TAYLORMADE M2 M1 line, so I'm pretty excited to get this on the club and see how it works. Your mileage may vary, you may have other ideas about how this could work, so please comment below if you see that I'm doing something wrong or you see a better way, more efficient way to do it. But I thought it would be cool for the community to see if I could actually repair what amounts to a pretty expensive driver. So if I can get this paint repair to work, I'm going to be pretty excited about it because it will look almost brand new. So let's get started. This in three major steps, all of which are time intensive. So the first step is cleaning and prep. We're going to start cleaning the club head to get all of the ball marks off, all of the dirt off. We're going to start with a microfiber cloth, warm soapy water, however you normally clean your club heads. The key here is to allow it to dry sufficiently. You don't want any moisture available when you are trying to paint or prep this. After it is sufficiently dry, just rub it down with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to get any sort of impurities off of there. Really just clean that off really well. Then to prep, what we've got to do is take what I would normally recommend is a 3M automotive masking tape. The automotive masking tape is probably going to hold better, create crisper lines, especially if you're doing the face to crown area. All I have, however, is frog tape. It is multi-surface, so I'm going to see if it works on metal. It says it does, so hopefully this will create crisp lines for me, but I'm going to make sure it adheres really well. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of heat. So that is the cleaning and prepping. Stage 2 is going to be the actual painting. The painting, I advise you, is going to happen in several thin layers as opposed to a thick coat. If you do a thick coat, you're not going to get the gloss and the shine that you want, and you're not going to get the smoothness of the texture that you want. So I would recommend doing several thin layers. In between each layer, we're going to use the Turtle Scratch Repair Kit, which comes with progressively finer grains of polishing sandpaper, things that you can get at your local Lowe's, your Home Depot if you didn't want to buy it in one kit here. It was just easier for me to buy it here. It's going to go from what I think is 1,000 to 4,000 grain of wet dry, and that's really what you're going to need to shine up and polish the paint as you go. So really what we're going to do is a thin layer. We're going to hit it with the heat for 10 to 15 minutes. Generally, you want it to cure all the way, but we're going to hit it with the heat, speed up the curing process, and then let it sit for a half hour or so. That way, I'm too lazy. That way, we can just get this done with. We're going to do several layers like that, and in between each layer, we're going to hit it, smooth it with the polishing sandpaper, and then hit it with another layer until we build it up to where we need it to be, and then finally finish it off with the 4,000 grain wet dry once again after all of the curing is done. And then we're going to step 3 is finish and polish. Finish and polish is going to be used with the polishing compound in here. You could hit it with some clear coat if you want to. I don't want to go that far, so I'm just going to hit it with the polishing compound, which allows you to get a nice shine or a gloss on your paint surface. Okay, so I've got step 1 done, the cleaning and the prepping. I've actually started painting. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure we take our time with each step. We're going to let the paint dry between very thin layers, and then when we sand it out, we'll mitigate against that orange peel effect that you sometimes see on bad paint jobs. What we don't want is that sort of rippling orange peel effect. So we're going to let it dry here. I hit it with the heat for about 10 minutes. We're going to let it dry and cure for another 30 minutes. Then we're going to do probably 2 or 3 more coats.
So really that's all there is to it. The results were pretty good. I'll link to Golf Paints ink paint in the description below. I'll link to the Turtle Wax product I use for the paint polish and sanding. All in all, I'm happy with the results. To be honest with you, the paint match was a little off. It was a little more yellow than what the bright white TAYLORMADE M2 is. But that's probably just because I fumbled the bottle before I got to shake it up a little bit, so I lost half of the ingredients. I probably didn't get exactly what I needed in terms of the paint color. My bad. I'll be a little more careful next time. The driver looks 100 times better than what it did after those sky marks are on it, and I'll be happy to play with it. So again, I'll link to Golf Paints Inc. down below. It's a good product. You can get exactly what you need for a range of drivers. The TAYLORMADE M2 worked out great. I'm happy with the results, and I can't wait to get the driver back in play. So comment down below, have you done any DIY projects on your driver? Have you fixed paint chips, sky marks, maybe even done a full hydro dip? Let me know what you've done below, or ways that others can do paint chip repair just a little bit better. Thanks for watching. This is Degenerate Golf.